everyone. In the name of AHAYAH, Bahasham Yeshaya, Warawak. I am Azar Yasharallah of the Greater Israel community. I'm a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. I want to invite you to flee Babylon and join the Greater Israel community, because Babylon will soon be judged, and the judgment will be as in the days of Lot with Sodom and Gomorrah. So a spiritual and a literal evacuation is required. The Hebrew Israelites, we must flee Babylon and go to Greater Israel. According to Scripture, Greater Israel is the safe place for Hebrew Israelites. In the safe place, the Hebrew Israelites must further cleanse themselves of the residue of Babylon that's still in their lives. So everything of Babylon needs to be cleansed out of us. And we must go to the wilderness of Kadesh to be purged by Yeshaya. Read about that in Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 33 to 44. After the wilderness purging time, Yeshaya will lead the obedient, surviving Israelites into modern day Israel to rule the world together with Yeshaya. And the rebels of the Israelites, they will not enter modern day Israel. They will be left out. You can read about that in Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 38. So to those who are already settling in modern day Israel, that's not according to Scripture. Yeshaya himself will physically and personally lead the Israelites into modern day Israel. So you shouldn't be there already. Right now, we have our headquarters in the city of Amman in Jordan, and that's also not far from the wilderness place of Kadesh, where we will be purged by Yeshaya. Right now, we are preparing and practicing the wilderness lifestyle for the time that is to come. And I want to invite you to join us. For more information, you can also go to our website at www.israelitesforreal.com. The title of this video is Man Up, Get Back to Your Calling. And it's a teaching for the Hebrew Israelite men to start walking in their calling and role, which is restoring the nation of Israel to the next level outside of Babylon, inside the borders of ancient Israel. Not modern day Israel, because that place first must be cleansed by Yeshaya. He will make sure that the place is cleansed so that the real Israelites can enter and rule the world together. So right now we are outside the borders of modern day Israel, and we're getting ready for the coming of Yeshaya and the wilderness purging time. So many brothers nowadays, they are teaching, making videos on YouTube, but they're still in Babylon. And it's time to stop talking and get out of Babylon and build healthy Hebrew Israelite communities in Greater Israel and prepare for the wilderness time where Yeshaya will purge us. Before I continue, I also want to give a shout out to the GOCC for the work they have been doing and the information and the revelations they have been putting out concerning the Hebrew Israelites, concerning our history, concerning AHAYAH, the name AHAYAH, the name Yeshaya, and much more. If it wasn't for the GOCC, then I don't know how I would come into the truth. So a big shout out to GOCC. Okay, back to the teaching, Man Up. The men are called to lead and build the community, but if they don't know where to go and where to build, they have a problem. It's like sitting in a car, in the driver's seat of the car, but you don't know how to drive. You don't know how to drive the car. It's useless. In the same way, it's with men who don't know what to do or where to lead to. They become useless. The reason they don't know what to do and where to do it is caused by confusion. And it's causing the Hebrew Israelite men to get paralyzed and disorientated. So many teachings are going around on YouTube, and which one is the right one? For many people, it is so confusing. leaving the Hebrew Israelite men confused and crippled and silenced and dependent on the person that claims to have the answers. When the men know what to do and where to do it, only then can they man up and do what they are supposed to do and fulfill their calling. After this video, you will be able to man up. So let's blow away the curtain of smoke and clear up all the confusion so that the men can start to man up. Should I physically flee Babylon? Yes, spiritually and physically. Just like how Lot had to flee the judgment of Sodom and Gomorrah. What is the wilderness? The wilderness is the place where the Israelites were wandering 40 years in the times of Moses. Where is the wilderness? It's at Kadesh in Jordan. When should I flee? You should flee now. As soon as you know what Babylon is, you should get ready to flee and start today with your preparations. Which you should start. If you have the opportunity to flee now and you're already prepared, flee now, because there's nothing for you in Babylon. Babylon is a wicked place. It's full of sin. So just flee now before you get entangled and stuck with the sins of Babylon. Is there a scripture that says that I should wait in Babylon for the right time to flee? No, all scriptures, they say flee. No scripture says wait. Is there a scripture that says that I should wait on someone or something before fleeing? No, there's no scripture that says that you should wait on someone or something. Who will lead us to flee? No one, no person will lead you to flee. Will a new Moses type figure rise to lead the Israelites out of Babylon? No, this time it's different. Must I go on my own? Yes. Where to must I go? To greater Israel. Not modern day Israel, but greater Israel. Modern day Israel will first be cleansed by Yeshua to make room for the real Israelites. Even modern day Israel is a wicked place right now. So it's not the place to be settling right now. Yeshua himself will lead the Israelites personally into modern day Israel. Okay, where in Kadesh must I be? Because Kadesh, it's a big area. Where must I be? Close to Petra, close to the holy mountain that's there. Okay, what should I do after fleeing? You should help build the Hebrew Israelite community in greater Israel and prepare it to survive the purging that will be happening when Yeshua comes. The second thing is move to the wilderness of Kadesh and start preparing. All right, we have our headquarters in the city of Amman, that's in Jordan, and it's not far from Kadesh. So it's easy to prepare and travel back and forth to Kadesh. I invite you to stand with us to restore the Hebrew Israelite identity to the next level. Let's stop talking about fleeing Babylon and let's do it. Let's stop teaching in Babylon, but let's start building the greater Israel community outside of Babylon. It's time for the men to man up. We must go to the next level in building and restoring the Hebrew Israelite nation. In Babylon, you can't go to the next level. You can't stay clean in Babylon. It's like walking in the rain with an umbrella, trying to stay dry 100%. You will not stay dry 100%. You will get hit by at least one raindrop. And in the same way, you will get hit or affected by the sins of Babylon when you stay there in Babylon. It's inevitable. It's also like trying to keep your white sneakers clean while walking through a muddy place. It will get dirty no matter how hard you try. In Babylon, you can't stay clean no matter how hard you try. When you look at it like that, then staying in Babylon is like flirting with sin. And yes, not all people can go. But if you can go, please do it. And pray that others also will find a way out. And I'm especially thinking about the Hebrew Israelites who are awakened but they are in jail. We need to pray for them that they will find a way out. There's a lot of work to be done in Greater Israel, building our community and restoring our identity to the next level. In Babylon, you really cannot go to the next level, and your teachings will also not go to the next level. What work is there in Greater Israel? The men need to help in maintain order and standard, because without order, standard, without holiness, and even without vision, there will be chaos and anarchy. So we need the men to help us maintain order and standard in the community. We need the men to be good examples, because Babylon is still in many of our brothers and sisters' minds, and they are new to AHAYAH's ways. So by the leaders, the men, showing the ways of AHAYAH in their lives, it will be easier for the people to make the transfer from their old Babylonian lifestyle to the new Hebrew Israelite lifestyle. Actually, it's not an old lifestyle or a new lifestyle. It's our original lifestyle. It's our old lifestyle. We also need the men to teach, to instruct, and to train the community. We need men to help us communicate and pass on AHAYAH's will, so that we and our offsprings will be forever blessed, because we are walking in AHAYAH's ways. We have learned from the past and all the mistakes that we made and the curses that came upon us, and now we want to stay within the paths and the borders that AHAYAH has given us. We want to stay in his will, so we need to pass it on to our generations so that they will be blessed and their children also. We also need men for judging. When we need men to solve problems and execute righteousness amongst ourselves, so that there is peace, safety, and unity within the community. So the men need to be able to discern and judge issues that may arise. We need strong men to stand with us to protect our community against intruders, against false teachings, against sinners. We also need strong men to listen and serve the people, listen to the needs that the people have, and serve them like deacons. We need men to stand with us to scout talents and gifts, encourage people to use their talents and gifts to build up the community. We need to encourage people to cultivate their talents to build up the community. And we need leaders who can see, hey, this person has this or that talent, and let it be used for the community. Well, you might wonder, why is it so important that we practice the wilderness time, that we practice for the wilderness time when we will be purged? Well, two reasons. In the wilderness time, Yeshua will purge us. You can read about it in Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 34 to 44. So we want to get ourselves ready for the wilderness time. We want everyone of our community to make it into the kingdom. When Yeshua comes, he will not purge us with new information. He will purge us with the information that we already have, and that is the law, that are the books. So we need to make sure that we apply the law and the books and everything in our lives, and that Babylon is totally out of our minds, and that we are totally living according to the laws, commandments, and statutes of the Most High, AHAYAH, so that when Yeshua comes, he sees, hey, this group of people, they have really believed what the word says. They have prepared themselves for my coming, and he will find no faults in us. He sees that we are living the way we're supposed to. And then that's what we want. We want everyone of our community to make it. So that's why it's better to judge ourselves and to evaluate ourselves before AHAYAH or Yeshua will do it. Some nice scriptures about that. Let's read them. So that is why we discipline ourselves now. And the second reason is that it's also training for life in the kingdom. Because in the kingdom, the law, statutes, and commandments, they will be executed with no compromise. So we better get used to them now. I will give you some points that you have to implement in your personal life. Be gentle with the sisters, the elderly, widows, and orphans. Seek the will of AHAYAH. Be confident in AHAYAH. Pray a lot. Fast occasionally. Be able to teach. Don't talk idle. Don't talk too much. Be trustworthy. Take care of your body. Eat healthy. Exercise. Groom yourself. Have a good hygiene. Rest enough. Not too much. Be open for advice, rebuke, correction. Be humble. Know how to follow orders like a good soldier. Study the word of AHAYAH. Work hard for your money. Work smart and efficient. Evaluate yourself based on the word of AHAYAH. Be holy and separated. Be an Israelite. We are not Christians. We are not a Christian organization. We are Hebrew Israelites and we follow the scriptures. Speak out and make no compromise. Know your goals, your calling, your assignment in life. If you don't know it yet, figure it out, because you need to know what you're doing, and you need to know your calling in life. Daily monitor your progress towards your goals and manage your time based on your goals. Set little steps to get to your final goals. Trust in AHAYAH and in His Word. Select the right people around you and people that will push you to your goals. And be courageous. All right, let's go. Be the number one leader of your household in following Christ, in following Yeshua. So you take the initiative and you take the leadership. Okay, teach your children the will of AHAYAH. Go with your children into the scriptures and explain them the scriptures. Read with them. Make them read the scriptures. Make them study it. And model the lifestyle. Model the scriptures in your personal life, because action speaks louder than words. Ask your woman for advice. She is your helper. You know, you are the leader as a man, but you can still ask your woman for advice because she can see things in a different way, from a different perspective, and maybe she's right. So ask your wife for advice, and she knows that she is your help. She will not dominate you. You know, you can ask her for help and advice. It doesn't mean that you have to do what she says because you're asking for advice. You just want to hear how she thinks about it. You will make the decision. You are the man of the house. Every day be attractive for your woman. Be attractive for her. Don't let your body just be neglected. Take care of yourself. Be attractive for your woman, because you have to keep her holy. She cannot be thinking about other men because you are neglecting yourself. You have to be attractive for her. You have to keep her holy. Fulfill her needs and her desires willingly. It's also part of it. You know, it's in the marriage bed. It's fulfill her needs, affection, so that she will look at you and stay holy. It's a very important one. Also, give her daily loving physical contact without her even having to ask for it. Do it out of yourself. Do it out of yourself. Have your finance and administration in order, because that will bring rest and clarity within the house. Avoid debts. Communicate the family plans every day so that everybody knows what to expect, everybody knows where they're going, so that there's also peace and rest in the house. Discuss everything, but make the decisions. You are the man. Give your woman finances for herself according to your budget. Daily ask your woman if there's something that you can help her with to show humbleness. Of course, she is your help, but you can still ask her if there's something you can help her with. Work hard and be diligent. Don't be lazy. Be hospitable and friendly to everyone. Make your own money and discuss with your woman how to spend the money. But you make the final decision. Read a lot so that you can get wisdom and understanding of many things. Surprise your woman with something that she likes. Do it on a regular basis. Take good care of yourself, your children, and everyone around you. Make them eat healthy foods. Eliminate unhealthy foods. Make them exercise. Let them have a good hygiene and be as natural as possible. So stimulate that. Stimulate that. Take good care of yourself and the people around you. Be the example first and then implement it in the lives of the people around you. Be nice, be friendly, be honest, be polite. Do not misuse your authority as the leader of the house. So do not ask or require too much all the time. Do not scream, do not curse, do not be aggressive. Apologize regularly and don't be too proud for it. Because when you apologize, then healing can start. Evaluate your behavior on a daily basis according to the Bible and make sure that everyone speaks positive about you, including your enemies. Be faithful. Don't flirt. All right, these are some steps, some points that you can implement in your life to become a good husband according to scripture. it's the end of this short video. So please meditate and evaluate the things you have heard in this video in your personal life, and amend what was broken, correct what was crooked, and if needed, apologize and look ahead. Step into your calling today. If you feel called, then join us, contact us, and there's work to be done here. There's no future in Babylon. So get out and man up and help build the Hebrew Israelite community in Greater Israel. Shalom.